Alright. I forgot to take this meme down. Okay, let's get going. Let's go. So, it's been a little bit, but last time we what did we do? I think we got a few of our guys promoted, so that's nice. And for once, we had a, say it with me, boys, deathless stream. So it was really nice. Deathless stream is quite nice. We're gonna try to recreate a deathless stream and show your wife how you won medals down in Flanders. Yeah, someone gets it. Okay. We're gonna go pull the pull this guy out of the way. Like half a step away from calling someone Jewish. Half a step away. I'll never punish stream. True. There we go. See what's nice when they actually move the way you want them to? Whenever they actually move the way you want them to, it's kind of nice. Okay. So it's just 3 paladins, who cares? Although, I suppose, we got Subdue on Ulm. Lucas is getting kind of close to promotion, not quite though. Gray is not really there. Cliff is very close. Cliff being promoted would be nice, but, I mean, maybe after the next map, we'll get there. I don't care too much about Lucas being promoted, but Cliff being promoted would be huge. Cliff being promoted would be huge.
Allow me. Stand aside. Just say the word.
Okay.
I've got this.
Yeah, I would say this Ulm's kind of alright. I mean, it's not the best Ulm in the world, but he does have the same defense and speed, and those are both 10. Could be worse, could be better.
Nothing will stop me.
Easy pickings.
How's everyone's weekend been so far? It's been pretty alright.
Leave this to me.
Of course, I beat my Ironman, my draft, so that's nice. Alright, what we got? So this guy is... yeah, he could be in range. Oh yeah, Ulm's fine. Ulm is more than fine. Well, you do a pretty good meme game, so... I mean, why wouldn't you be? Only Lucas, or not Lucas. Well, yeah, I guess if Lucas did have more speed, that'd be nice, but I meant to say Cliff. Only Cliff had more speed. I would like Cliff to have more speed. Hey, Rizu. How does this guy do to us? I don't know. He probably has enough crit. No, I think he has just enough to not crit us. So yeah, the goal for today, I don't know if I said it, but the goal is to complete Act 3. Shouldn't be too hard. The only map that's genuinely concerned is the sluice gate, but even that is honestly kind of overhyped, because, like, if Delphia does warp, you can just subdue her and problem solved. If she doesn't, I think the last one I did, she just didn't warp. I don't know why, she just never freaking warped. But, the thing is, like, I feel like people overestimate how scary she is. She's scary, but if you have subdue, she's not a big problem. If you don't have subdue, yeah, no, that's pretty scary. Man, Gray not actually facing double, crit, not double. He's did fast. He's not gonna get doubled, but him not getting facing crit chance is very nice. Is Lucas gonna kill here? He does. Let's go for it.
Nothing personal.
HP and offense. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. You can't really go wrong with that as an armor. It's kind of hard to it's kind of hard to go wrong with that.
It's hard being this good.
All right, level 8, great. It's probably gonna be like +1 skill or something. Oh, close. Very close. Very close. That's a good level by Gray standards, I guess. But hey, we'll take it.
Man, that was too easy.
Oh yeah, they're not. I would agree with that. Yeah, if you haven't seen the streams, and pretty much all the guys that said that they didn't like the the memes haven't seen. That's the thing. Pretty much all the guys that are critiquing his memes have not seen the stream. So it's like, yeah, admittedly, if you don't know the context, it's not really funny. I think you're right, though, Kamara. I think it's just not having the context. So yeah, if you don't have the context, then yeah, it's not really that spectacular. Now, one thing I am worried about, not on this map, well, I guess technically on this map, not right now, but if the enemy just decides, oh, we're gonna go ambush him, yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be annoying. There's always that chance, but sometimes you just gotta take that chance, you know? So right, we got, let's see, we got one witch. No, we got two witches, don't we? Yeah, we have two witches and just a bunch of archers, which is not really pleasant, but they don't do a ton of damage, so, you know, not the worst thing in the world. This guy's name is Gazelle. Why would you name your son after an animal? It's just kind of weird, man. So, yeah, we got two witches that could teleport, but I don't know if they will. They probably will. I mean, witches love doing that. The chief meme critic can't make quality memes. Yeah, exactly. Like, Ness is one to talk. Never listen to Mongoose. Has the worst track record for memes. He does. He does. Dorcas also means gazelle. Wait, what? I don't understand. How in the world is that? How does it even work? Dorcas means gazelle. Huh? Huh? What did bro mean by this? Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start pulling these guys. So put Cliff right here. Just put Cliff right there.
Leave this to me.
Let's get started.
Allow me. Easy pickings. I've got this.
Just leave it to me. Nothing will stop me.
Alright, let's see what happens. I'm sure at least one or two of them are gonna start moving. Okay. We get a crit? Not quite. But we did land 2 hits, so that's nice. Okay, they're all charging towards us. Like I said, I don't think the problem with Gaiden or Echoes is that the maps are empty. It's the problem that everything just freaking aggroes. I think that's what people seem to miss, is that the problem is that they're all aggroing, and that's an issue. That's not really fun. That's not really enjoyable, honestly. Maybe some people enjoy that, but like I feel like a lot of players just don't like having that sort of pressure on them from the get-go. I know the enemies aren't really that strong per se, like these random archers, not really that scary. They're not really that scary. 15 damage against this guy is not really much. Not really, but it's still kind of nasty. Hey, Inkling. I didn't know it meant anything
Stand back.
in English.
Yeah, thanks.
It's based, of course, Mr. Gaiden Defender would say that. Why am I not surprised?
Come at me, fools.
What? Okay. Drunk AI being drunk, I guess. World's smartest witch. Let me walk further away from where I already was, and then go and still attack the enemy. Like, what? What was the point of that? Literally, what was the point? What was the point of warping there? Hello, Z-Hark. We just witnessed the most dumb witch AI I've ever seen. So I can't stay long. Yeah, good luck on that exam. Thermodynamics, I assume? That's just how Kameru talks. That's literally just how Kameru talks. Let's see. Why are you nervous about this month? Is something concerning you? Honestly, at this rate, it's very possible that Cliff will get to level 10. It's very possible to get to level 10. I would be very surprised if he didn't. Although, it might be wise to back up a bit. It might be wise to back up a bit. Just because I don't want to get, you know, rammed by the frickin' Gazelle Horse Archer. Down south? Yeah, very far down south. As in South America. See, that's the thing, 17 damage, and what's his speed? 9? His speed's only 9, that's actually not too scary. But then again, they do chip away Alm quite a bit. But this could just be the Cliff solo map, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just let Cliff take care of this. Cliff should be fine. I mean, like, we've seen even if the witch decides to go warp and attack him, he's not really that scared of witches. Like, the witches are not that scary. Now, this guy is a bit of a problem. This guy is kind of a problem because Cliff is weighed down just enough to, you know, get doubled, which is not very good, but I mean, these other guys don't really do much to him. Well, they kind of do something to him. But they're not very fast, so I'm not too... I don't know, I think you could take... does this guy even hit him? I don't think he does. Yeah, he does, but... it's like 15 damage to him. And this guy does... I think he just barely lives, which is a little concerning, but... just shooting another gun to an argument over a guy my sister is currently seeing. That's... I feel like it won't last. Like, I feel like that argument's not gonna last that long. It sounds more like a temporary sort of thing, like, you know, they're just kind of arguing right now, but I think it will work out eventually. I think in due time it'll They'll get back. Well, Cliff at full health. I think he's gonna probably want it. Of course, he could dodge. It's entirely possible. Hey, Dr. Gordon. Yeah, because these guys only do like 3 damage to him. These guys only do 3 damage to him. That's not really that concerning. If they're only doing 3 damage to Cliff, I'm not too worried. These guys do 3 damage. Yeah, these 3 guys only do 3 damage. This guy does 7 times 2, right? No, sorry, 5 times. Yeah, he's completely fine. He's completely fine. I'm not worried about him in the slightest. But we can leave Forsyth here just as bait. We can even throw Lucas here, 'cause, like, why not? Actually, no, I don't want to bait out the witch. I mean, I know the witch is way over here, but you never know when the witch decides to teleport. Of course, like I said, they can also do really stupid things, like what happened earlier this map, where it's like, what? Why would you do that? Okay, what's she gonna do? Okay, that's not really that scary. I mean, you're still smarter than your friend, because your friend literally just moved back and then attacked Cliff, which is one of the dumbest things you could ever do, but... like, it was just... what that witch did was just completely pointless. What this witch did, at least, in theory, kinda does something. I mean, you chose probably the dumbest target possible, but... like, you know, at least it made sense. You certainly could have chosen a better target, but... okay, see ya.
Don't push me.
Yeah, don't push it. Okay. What do we got here? Yeah, this gives me a little more.
Your last step in this realm. Now prepare to visit the next.
It's a pretty cool quote, but I don't think it's gonna do any buddy. I don't think it's gonna do any good, buddy. Oh, she's doing well. That's good. I don't think we are, okay, one, we need to get rid of this witch. That should be our #1 priority at the moment. Finally, a dork is in a good Fire Emblem. Archer Cliff is based. He is very based. He is extremely based. This is what I try to sell to people. I try to tell them Archer Cliff is really good. Okay. For a guy named Gazelle, he sure seems not mighty enough. It's Mother's Day and our... that's awkward timing. That's very awkward timing. That is awkward timing. That is incredibly awkward. Gazelles are quite delicate. Not this one. Not this Gazelle. He's got 11 defense. That's more than you'd expect. I could go and fly and attack him, but I don't know if that's a good idea. I mean, she does decent, but it's a lot of archers. A lot of archers. You know, I think this is really just a Cliff solo fest, honestly. You could try to hit this guy and then maybe physic him up. It's worth a shot, I suppose. Wouldn't hurt to try. Wow, really? 230%, and of course they land. Am I playing Fates now? Feels like it. Kinda feels like it. Okay. Kill the man up.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, this is really just a Cliff solo. This is really just a Cliff. I don't like that. Oh, no, I do not like that. No. But Tempest Lens Claire. You know, that could... well, the problem is that she's in range of all these archers. So yeah, well, yeah, she pretty much cooks him. The problem is that she's in range of all these archers. All of these archers. Now, these guys might not be that scary. Okay, they are kind of scary. Yeah, no, that's not really good. Yeah, this guy's kind of a jerk. I don't like him. You get doubled, lovely. That is not good at all. Have you ever considered not sucking? I may have to trade the shield off him, but then again, that just makes him even more frail. But the fire also weighs him down, so... Can Tobin reach the physic? Well, I've already killed Cliff. Ah, man. It's really just this guy. If I can just avoid this guy, we're good. Wait, could Thunder... It's too risky. It's too risky. It's just too risky. Keep a shield on Luthier. It is safer, but the problem is he's weighed down, and he still doesn't give him enough defense. Do you see why I hate enemy Bow Knights? He's got 11 defense. He takes... Actually, he only takes 6 damage. It's not too bad. 6 times 2, although he probably faces crit. Because of course he would. As long as he can get crit twice, he's fine. As long as he doesn't get crit twice, he's good. Might have healing AI. You might be right. Actually, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. You could be right. I've noticed a lot of times where I might be in trouble in this game, if they have healing AI, it actually is kind of negated. So, you may actually be on something. Let's see. How scary is this guy for you? Actually, not at all. So as long as we don't go into the bow range, we're fine. Okay, so we're just gonna go stay out for a bit. There we go. And we're good. Okay, let's go. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, no, I think the odds of him actually getting double crit are very low. Because I think they're both single-digit percentages, so I really don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, bye.
Plus, there's also a chance he could dodge. I don't necessarily know how likely that is. Okay, that archer's being kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. I'd be surprised if he landed any of these. Yeah, wasn't really expecting that. Alright, okay, that's... not good! Oh dear. Oh dear. Don't do that. Okay, that's fine, but... Okay, now that's stupid sniper, man. I didn't realize he was in range of that sniper. That's not good. Okay. We need to do something about that. That sniper's gotta go. A sniper has gotta go. Sir, you have to go. You have to get out of here. This is why I don't like Luthier. I know you don't like hearing it, but because he's both really frail and has like no luck. I don't understand why a unit has both, and his damage isn't really that impressive either. Like, he just doesn't really win at anything, honestly. That's kind of the issue. I guess he's a spellcaster, but that's about it. This dude survives another day. He may have one of the worst survivabilities of units in the game, honestly. If he at least had luck, you know, you could at least be like, oh, well, he can at least never face crit, but he can't. It is boy failure incarnate. What even is boy failure exactly? Like a man-child? I don't know. Do you have any better shield for Luthier? Not really. The problem with Luthier has is that, unlike a lot of the other male mages like Tobin or I can see why I check enemy ranges. Well, I mean, sometimes you can't get out of enemy ranges. Like, yeah, that one I probably could have, but he was, no matter what, gonna be stuck in Gazelle's range. Now, like you said, he does have heal AI, but that wasn't always the case. Like, that may still not have mattered, because I don't know about that other guy. I might not even know to escape him. I don't remember his range. Yeah, I guess lore accurate, true, but like, it would be nice if the guy at least had some sort of saving grace. Even if it's not a very useful, like I said,
Everything seems
and if he just had just luck. Oh, nice, speed's really good. And he gets Bow Knight, let's go. like I said, even if he just got, you know, a bunch of luck, he's not a failure to me. Okay, how in the world do you use him then? I do have to wonder, how in the world do you use him? If you think he is really good, I do have to wonder how in the world you manage to make him work. Or is it like the female equivalent of training up Sophia? She's good, guys, I promise. Does she has basic Excalibur? I mean, yeah, but like if you're not gonna actually proc the crit half the time, it doesn't really do you much favors. Is it masculine version of girl failure, which kind of means kind of pathetic, a bit maladapted and kind of unhappy woman. Keep in mind, this is to describe adult women. I mean, I've heard the term girl failure, and from what I understand, they're just kind of like, they're just kind of a wreck. Like, they're just kind of like, they're not what guys are, they're not the women that guys are flocking to. And they're kind of, I guess, like slobs or something. At least that's what I'm kind of assuming. Something like that. They're not, like, they kind of fail to meet the expectations of what a guy would expect for, like, a potential wife. Nearly drowned to death with well water. Yeah, he would need to be. So it requires less work to even do something for less than other mages. What mages? Like, I don't know, Mage Grey or something? I mean, none of, like, the default ones, none of, like, the default or canon mages are being outperformed by Luthier. And even Mage Tobin all require training to have fill their niches. Oh, they actually have niches. Luthier doesn't really have one. He's just kind of there. So Manuel is a girl failure. Yes, that would be a good way to... That'd be a good example, I would say. Also understand by contrasting it to girl boss and baby girl. I don't even fully understand what the latter is supposed to be. Like some precious, like, must protect sort of woman? I don't know. Yes, he does. What is that? You said Excalibur, but like he's not even the only guy that gets Excalibur. Tobin gets it pretty early. In fact, you can get Tobin with Excalibur before the end of Act 1. And there's no way to get Luthier before the end of Act 1. It's literally impossible. I can't do it. I can do it. He'll do it for me. I don't know who fits that archetype, though, if anyone. Does anyone really fit that archetype? I don't know if it's really an archetype, to be honest. At least not in Fire Emblem.
Thank you.
Let's see. I would just like to get this guy out of there. That'd be nice. Manuela, Annette, Hilda. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. That's kind of true. Requires the least training to kill Desai in Act 3. Does he though? And like I said, the problem with that is that like you probably will, if you go Mage Tobin, he's probably already going to be way more set up to do it. I know mine is overtrained. I know my Sage Tobin is overtrained. I know that, but I'm just saying, like, he's already kind of got a start by the time you get Luthier. Now, there's a good chance he might be promoted by that. To deal with Knights. Any mage is a good solution to deal with Knights. That's kind of the problem, is that, like, the thing that he's supposed to do well, any mage could do better than him. And odds are you're gonna have at least one mage, besides him. Just tired of everyone. Well, I mean, like, I'm all for, I'm all for people seeing a unit being better, like an underrated unit. Like, I'm all for that. I'm all for, cheering on an underrated unit. But like, I don't think he's underrated. Like, he's held back by a lot. He is held back by a lot, and he does not leave a good impression. Does include playing a certain racing game. Like, I for one think that Forsyth gets a lot of unnecessary bashing. Like, he's really good, and if you think he's a little frail at the beginning, just give him the shield until he promotes, and then his promotion gains will just fix up his defenses, and he's pretty much just Lucas at that point. And if he gets some speed procs, then he's gonna end up eclipsing him. It still requires less training, I guess, but the thing is, Like, I see what you're saying, but I feel like he still requires more effort. Because the thing is, he's not doubling anything. He relies on crits to kill things. He is going to... Like, he requires a fair bit of work to get kills. Unless you're giving those armors as the kills. And even then, it's not like there's a ton of armors just lying around for him to kill. At least Luthier's not dying in one hit like his sister does. Are you sure about that? I mean, he's not directly dying to one, but like he faces crit from like everything. A witch can just warp in and crit him and he dies. And I know you could say that for a lot of units. But like, you expect a mage to at least not, you know, die to a thunder crit. Which Luthier entirely could do. I think Luthier gets dulled by them too, which is even worse. So he has twice the chance of getting crit, a low percent crit on him. Growth-wise, Luthier is literally Tobin with 10% on every growth. With plus 10% on every growth. Yeah, but I feel like his stats are probably better. Diddy Kong Racing? Just give him some praise. I guess he's a staff user. I guess. If he had Physic, that would give me a lot more to say about him. That's the problem, he doesn't even have Physic. If he had Physic, I think I would rate him a lot better. Because being a Physic user would be huge. In fact, what even is his spell list? I mean, everyone gets Recover. Everyone does. Man, I remember playing Diddy Kong Racing when I was a kid. Although my sister played it a lot more. Because I never got that far in it. I don't know, I always preferred Mario Kart. Just didn't feel right to me. It's better than Hugh. You know what? That's true. That is true. I don't think she's played FA6, so she doesn't understand that. Sagittae. You know what? Points for style, I guess. He does get Sagittae. Thunder is not too useful on him, honestly. I don't find Thunder too useful in Alm's route.
All right.
Who would you say is the worst mage in Valentia? Sonia? Silk. Frickin' hate Silk. Screw Silk.
I needed
As much as I may bash Luthier's performance, he's still better than Silk. What about Noma? Noma's pretty bad, yeah. He's not good. Yeah, he's just kind of there.
I think you had a chance.
That'd be great then. Well, I think she means out of like the canonical mages. That's what I'm assuming she means. Like the ones that you actually gonna make. Like, yeah, I'm sure you could suggest like Mage Valbar, and yeah, he probably is the worst. But like, who makes Valbar a mage? I mean, one, you need DLC for that anyway, and two, why? Even if you did, like, why would you make him a mage of all things? Is it a tie between Sonia and Luthier? I don't think Sonia's remotely that bad. Like, she gets... I mean, hey, here's the thing. Cindy says, you know, getting Excalibur can't be bad. Well, I think Sonia does it a lot better because she actually has magic. She actually has magic, and she can double things. So now having twice the chance to crit with Excalibur, and actually doing damage even when you don't crit... I think it's really hard to say that Sonia is that bad. I know that a lot of people in my chat think that Sonia is bad. I disagree with that. I think she's honestly pretty solid. Being a fast female mage with Excalibur, I think she might be the only female mage that gets Excalibur, besides like weird B classes or something. I don't think Faye gets it. Only Warpers are saving Grace. Desert Movement says hello. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. Sonia actually having movement is also pretty helpful. She could get, because she is a fat, slow 4-move unit on the Dreadfighter Pegasus route. Did you choose between her and Dean? Zelka gets Excalibur. She has main character syndrome. Okay, no, that's kind of a cope. I guess Celica's the one, but like I said, she is the main character, so maybe that's why. Wait, no, I completely disagree. Like, Sonya is not that bad. I wouldn't even call her bad. She does require work late in the game, but I think she warrants it. Like, she ends up being pretty solid. Is she the best unit in that route? Is she 100% worth it? You know, I suppose you could argue maybe she isn't, but I don't think you're getting at someone like frickin', you know, you're gonna get someone like Est. You're not gonna, like, I wouldn't say she's Est. You have to factor in the opportunity cost choosing her as an Emerm. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say, like, is she worth the opportunity cost? And I think she is. I think she is. A female Excalibur mage is really useful no matter how you slice or dice it. And like I said, she's usually doubling too. So being able to double with a mage that, you know, is pretty much like a Myrmidon with that Excalibur, I think that's pretty good. Do you even smell Chad? I mean, didn't you yourself say that she's actually good? Isn't Dean also a free Brave Sword? Doesn't Sonya give a pitiful Steel Shield? I mean, doesn't the shield help? Like, isn't it? I mean, yeah, I guess it is worse than a Brave Sword, but she doesn't need a Brave Sword because she gets Excalibur, which is pretty much a magic Brave Sword. Althea's worse from a unit standpoint, but like she grows those levels so quickly. She will surpass Luthia very quickly. Like, if you're just playing, I guess if you aren't really training your units, then yeah. Like, I guess from like a very not grindy run, he probably would be better, but you're probably gonna train up Althea if you can. But it's so much training just to do even anything, like learning Seraphim. Yeah, but the problem is that I find with what's his face, with Luthier, is that the guy might as well have like 0% growths. Like, what you get in Act 3 is pretty much what you have with him the entire game. He doesn't really feel like he gets better. Normally, a lot of units will get patched up with promotion. He doesn't. That's the problem. He doesn't. Promotion can't fix him. A lot of units can be fixed with promotion. He can't be. His pro games are so bad that, like you saw last stream, he got like +1 HP. That was like all he got. And that, newsflash, +1 HP isn't fixing Luthier. I'm sorry, it's not. There's a lot of things he needs and he's just not getting. Even if he just got like a bunch of luck, to the point that he never faces getting crit, I would take that, because at least that means like, oh, this guy never gets crit, that's great. You know, it's a bit of a lame niche, but like, it'd be a nice one. That's Sage bonuses. Yeah, but the problem is that, again, he just doesn't really take off, ever. That's the that she gets ridiculous. That's the thing, she scales, Luthier doesn't. And I'm not saying that Luthier needs to be nuking things. Like, it's very clear from a, you know, game design standpoint, he's not supposed to be. He's not supposed to be. Like, if you get a Magic Bless Luthier, then it's very much so not what that's very much so not what Kaga intended. I think, like, I think they should have given him something. I know I'm pressing this luck thing a lot, but it's because luck isn't incredibly powerful. It's not incredibly powerful, but, you know, I feel like it would give him something to work with. And 20%, Sonya is 30, but starts out with 4 luck and as his 2. Should start out with a bow. He should have trained the bow. You know, wouldn't luck actually give him additional crit with Excalibur? So if anything, make him like the crit mage. Like, just give him a bunch of skill and luck. Wait, what's going on? I'm confused. He's allowed to do magic? Well, I feel like the thing is, he even explains that he's not that good with magic. he even explains, like, because he's male, he just doesn't have as much to work with magic. And like I said, I think that's fine. If they just gave him, like, more of a niche of, like, oh, you know, he's not a nuke, but instead he can, you know, he's a real lucky guy. Something like that. But he's not. And I don't really see anything that he's really good at. He's, I guess the closest thing you could say is, like, he tries to lean into the crit, but, like, he doesn't lean into it enough. And the problem is, defensively, he has, like, nothing. Even with the shield, he's still very frail. He gets dulled by everything. Just not to Delphia's level. I don't know if I even agree with that, because, I mean, I guess, for a male mage, I guess his magic is alright, but, like, Bowie's still beating him. The first longhouse chud, one of us. What does it even mean, longhoused? Not for magic. But what even is his magic growth? I mean, I don't think it's that high, is it? Like, what is his magic stat, out of curiosity? I guess it is higher than Tobin's? No, it's the same as Tobin's. The problem is he doesn't double either, though. Then again, neither is... You know, I don't know why, but for some reason I just find it to be worse Tobin. Yeah, I could just be cursed with him or something, but... Well, I mean, one, Tobin actually has a luck stat. He also has defense, so he doesn't just die to everything. He also has a lot more HP. That blesses him with magic. Doesn't bless him enough with magic. Oh, man. It's 35%. I'm not sure why, but, like... Just never lose a good... You find him worse because Tobin is tankier, has 7 more luck and physics. You know, that's a much better way to put it. He just doesn't have the stuff to work with. Just because his growth may be low doesn't mean he's bad at magic. Also factors in, like, spells learned. Yeah, you know, I will admit that, you know, his growths are actually not that different. That was a mistake on my part, so I apologize for that. But, like Belt said, he does have 2 factors that make him a lot more... That make, you know, a huge difference. And that's actually willing to take a crit. Well, just not face crit. But if he does face crit, the thing is, he might be able to take it because he's got a lot more defense and more HP. Like, look at it like this. Luthier with a royal shield, is just as tanky as Tobin without one. Without any shield. And on top of that, Tobin has 7 more HP. And much less of a chance to get crit. I mean, you think it doesn't sound that big, but it really is. Has no talent at magic. It's like saying Gray has no talent at swordplay just because he's not as good at as it is Alm. But, I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, most of these units you could probably put in mate. The thing is, no enemy in this game really has res, besides, like, witches and whatnot. That's kind of the issue, is that, like, in Kage games, no one has res. So, like, you can make anyone a mage and they'll do decent damage. He's also 5 levels ahead. He is, but I really don't think that Luthier is going to catch up in luck, HP, and defense in that regard. Not that much, anyway. Not that much. From a story standpoint? What do you mean? Like, I agree. If anything, him being not that great of a unit is actually good from a story standpoint because that's kind of the point. He's not really supposed to be that good of a mage. It's sort of like, and Belt, forgive me for saying this, for bringing this up. It's sort of like Renault in FE7. Renault is not supposed to be a good mage. He is a mage, but he's not. He's very clear he's not supposed to be. Like he has the wrong stats for a mage. But at the very least, he does at the very least have he at least has stats he can work with, even if they're kind of clunky. But also, he just has staff access, and that's really helpful, even if his stats aren't really that good. The problem is, Luthier doesn't have much, though. is an interesting concept. I think he's a better example of the sort of like, maybe he's not good in mage, but he's got something. The highest potential, but use some innate ability. Like I'm saying, I would like it if he had some sort of niche, even if it wasn't incredibly, you know, useful niche, just something that kind of makes him stand out. And it's like, oh, you know what? Sometimes it's actually pretty nice to have.
What do you call that?
That's what I'm saying. If he maybe just learned like more support spells or something, that'd help him. You know, something that again, like the cheap way to fix him up would just be give him physic. Just give him physic, and no one's gonna go bash the guy, because he's gonna be like, you know, it doesn't matter if the guy has like 0 in every stat. He's got physic, so he's useful for that alone. I'm not saying he does the 0 in every stat, but I'm saying the guy could have like 0 in every stat, and he'd still be useful if he just had physic. Physic is a very easy way to fix a unit. Oh dang, I didn't expect to get him to level 10. But hey. I guess I'll promote both of them then. Russ Lorenz is the instant content of a unit that could be good on a different class, but actually, he sucks at both. Exactly.
They never stood a chance.
But I think it's kind of worse on Lorenz, because it's like, he's supposed to be good. That's what the game kind of sets him up to be. He's like this, you know, heir to this noble house, and, you know, everything's hyped up about him, but he's not really what he's hyped up to be.
Sire, I was merely...
Are the tales true? You challenged the deliverance for sport and lost?
Forgive me, Uncle. They proved to be more skilled than I first imagined.
What a most distressing turn of events. Our own Lord Berkut, broken by a band of farmers and cowhands. Did you mean to drag your knight's honor through the dung whilst playing?
Hold your tongue. You are a servant to our house, and you dare insult Rigel's finest? It is far more sensible for clods such as you to stay cowering in your robes.
You forget that we answer to none but Duma, father of all Rigel. Though I may be a servant, it is certainly not to you. We shall see who cowers in the end.
What are you implying?
Emperor Rudolph, allow me to put your heart at ease. It is true that the deliverance is nearing the sluice gate at our border. However, it is guarded by Tatara, one of the Duma faithful's finest arcanists. And as I understand it, he has come across a most interesting toy. I have the utmost faith he will make short work of those rebels.
Sire,
What now, Berkut?
Tatara may yet fail. Permit me to take my men to the border. If the deliverance does break past the sluice, they must reckon with me. This time I will smash their puny rebellion once and for all. I swear it. You must give me one last chance.
Very well. If they try to set foot on our land, they are to pay dearly. Am I understood?
Yes, Uncle. Sire.
What silliness! The rebels will be dead long before they reach the border.
All right.
Berkut, my lord. Have you finished your report to the Emperor?
Yes. We march for the border.
Again? But we only just returned home.
Oh, sorry.
We had to
My
beg the
card
Emperor for a chance
disconnected.
at redemption. All because of that maggot Ohm. Because of him, I had to sit there while that snake Jetta spat venom at me. I will make him pay for this disgrace 100-fold.
Why, Lord Bakut, what grieves you?
Nui Baba, not you.
These halls have been dark without your unique fire to light them, my
Hag
lord.
spotted.
I shall treasure this meeting when I return to my post on Fear Mountain. Master Jeddah honors me, yet I hear he has not done the same for you. Perhaps because of your embarrassing loss at the hands of those rebel scum.
You faithful are in dire need of a lesson on how to speak to nobility.
And I am certain you would be a most fearsome teacher. Regardless, you wrong me, Lord Bakut. I merely wish to aid you.
How could you help me? All of you claw at the heels of your god while ignoring his first teaching. He wished for men to be strong, not a pack of supplicating fools.
So you do not need our power.
Somehow more haggish than Sonya.
Then I pray you fare well in your battle at the border. For should you lose, well, I doubt your uncle would give you a third chance. Or is this the fourth? For all your stubborn words, you have some wisdom. You have seen what the faithful are capable of in battle. I know it. Father Duma's power is vast, and not to be looked down upon. Lord Jeddah even went so far as to offer the father his own daughters. Yes, it's true. Marla and Hestia both. In turn, the father rewarded Lord Jeddah with incredible magic.
His own daughters? How dreadful.
Do you see now, Lord Bakut? If you would taste of Duma's power, I will conduct the ceremony myself. Come to my abode.
Never. Victory over On would mean nothing if not won by my own hand.
So prideful. Very well. But at least allow me to give you this.
What is this? A mirror?
One filled with my sorcery.
Alright, see you later.
Of course, I believe you when you say you have no need for such tricks. But one day, you may find yourself cornered and without recourse. If that day comes, shatter the mirror. It shall answer your call.
I don't need such baubles.
Are you certain? Think of it as a safeguard if that helps. Something, just in case. May the tides
Yeah, he kinda
turn in your
does, doesn't he?
favor, my lord.
Alright then. I thought that happened after the sluice-scape, but I guess I was wrong. Okay, so there's some of that guy. We're not gonna bother with him for now. We're gonna go promote our guys, and then we're gonna go, you know, kill this one, and then go back. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go get our guys promoted. See here. We catch up on chat. Let's see here. Neither of you understand three houses. I really like Loren's hate comes from lack of game knowledge. Well, I mean, the problem is it's not consistent, because, like, you've, on the one hand, said, like, oh, he's really good, but then you have also said, like, oh, he's not really good in maddening. But yet, that's the one, you know, difficulty you say that really matters, because hard mode's too easy. So which is it? Like, if he's good in the mode that everyone's good in, but not in the mode that actually matters, then, like, what does that say about him? What does that say about him if he's not good in the mode that you actually say is worth playing? I don't know. Because if he's only good in the mode where everyone's good, then that's not really him being good. That's just it being so easy that anyone can do it. Want to compare him to Felix? They do two different things. I actually do agree. Like, that's comparing apples to oranges. Like, you know, I do agree with that. Even though, of course, I like dunking on. I do like dunking on Lorenz. Just like, he clearly cannot compete offensively. There's just no way. They don't fulfill the same role. One clears the map, the other hits the bench. Either you want to play the game exclusively with blue lines units, but it doesn't make the other units bad. it doesn't, but like Lorenz isn't good. And it's not because he wants to use Blue Alliance units. Even in other in the other two classes, he's not good. Only woman in Valentia somehow more haggish if I read that. Rick will immediately double back on that statement. I was wrong to say that. I consistently told you that I took that statement back, you just completely forget that. Have I? Well, I mean, maybe you have, but like, Hard was so ridiculous. Dimitri just one-shot everything while dashing on a horse. Yeah, but like I'm saying, it's like, I don't understand. Well, I'm not sure which one you've withdrawn on. I'm not sure which statement you've withdrawn, because I don't understand the Lorenz defense. If he's not good on maddening, then like, what is he good on? And if you say like, oh, he's good on hard, then it's like, again, well, so is anyone. Ash is good on hard because he doesn't need to be like, he doesn't need to be that good, or if anyone can clear hard. So it genuinely does make me wonder, like, what's the point? If everyone is good, then, you know, he doesn't have to pass with a threshold. I see what he's supposed to be, but he fails at that horrendously. He's supposed to be a tanky mage, but he doesn't tank. That's the problem. If you were just ignoring the mage part, would you use a tank that doesn't tank? No, you wouldn't. If a tank, you know, it's like, oh, this guy still takes 10 times 2 damage. Okay, well then he's not a tank. He's not. Like, I'm sorry. I do think Lorenz is good on maddening. Well, I made the anti-Lorenz statement because I was tired of the hate and just went along. Well, that's not really defending the guy. Use Lorenz on maddening and he serves a good niche. And that niche is... what exactly? That niche is what? Because, like, if the guy actually tanked, you know, I would withdraw my criticisms, but, like, he clearly can't. That's the thing. Like, he's trying to do something that he can't do. He's saying, I can do this, and he can't. If his defense really, and HP was really that high, that he actually could, you know, do that, the problem is he can't. No one really can. Maybe, like, the Do on maddening can do that, but he's not like a mixed tank, and he's certainly no mage. He's just too middling on all stats. That's the problem. He tries to do everything at once, and he's not a Zama, so he just kind of ends up doing everything in half measures, and that doesn't do anything. Will be a virtue of the build, not a synergy of the character. Okay, so we're gonna go get our guys promoted, and then we're gonna go try to take the sluice gate. The build is good and he perfectly fits into it. What build though? You still haven't said like what it is. You're just like, oh yeah, he's good in certain instances in that build that I use. Okay, well what is that? What is the secret ingredient? Yeah, that's the thing. You've been very vague with this. You haven't elaborated on what it actually is that works. There's a good spell list and the easiest access to Dark Knight out of anyone in the game. Does that really help? Luthier sucks? I'm afraid so. We were having an argument with Cindy over it earlier. Like, he's not really that good. For a plethora of reasons, really. There's a lot of reasons he's not very good. On the old server? Well, that's not up anymore. And that was several months ago.
Whatever it takes to see the task through.
And let's go promote Cliff. The streamer doesn't get any speed, but it's whatever. He does get HP though. That's nice. So he will get a lot bulkier. He's already got pretty good defense. Not quite the legendary defense that my last Cliff had, but, you know, you can't expect to get that blessed twice. Still a very solid unit, though.
This could be exciting.
Oh, it could be very exciting. Lawrence's growth, 55 HP, 40 on strength, magic, speed, and res, 45 skill, and 30 defense. See, in 3 houses, that's not gonna cut it. In some of the older games, that would definitely make a fantastic unit. But in 3 houses, you're not cooking with that. You're not gonna cook with those stats in 3 houses. That's what I'm saying. In another game, Lorenz could actually be really good. But in 3 houses, it just doesn't work. Claire is a better mage than Luthier. I mean, she's gone now, but if she comes back, don't let her see that. She's not gonna be happy. Back, what up? We're talking about bad units. Oh, and I just promoted Lucas and Cliff. Not that I think I need Lucas to be promoted for this the sluice gate, but you know, Cliff though, that might be a huge help. Just pin Moss's comment. To be fair though, I don't know if that's really true. It was literally Elliowood's gross if they were in 3 houses and Elliowood bad low lock. You know, it is kind of ironic the local FE7 hater likes a unit that literally just has like freaking Elliowood growths. It is kind of ironic. You might be able to delete that, but you can't delete what I said. His highest non-HP growth is 45%. He doesn't have a clear specialty. You could say this lands him easily into Dark Knight to exploit differences between animated res and defense. If he actually just nuked Lorenz, he kind of did. He kind of did. He kind of did. Like, the thing is, it's a truth nuke. That's a truth nuke. You may not like to hear it, but that is kind of a truth nuke. It kind of is. It kind of is. Isn't he even here? Yeah, he is. What are you talking about? You know what? I will take this chance that this guy moves. Yeah, that's fine. We'll be fine.
Allow me. Come at me, fools!
Stand aside!
Stand back.
Did not like my statement. I don't think you like what I said either. But I mean, like, I don't get it. It's like the growths are just they're very middling. You got cleansed? That's just a timeout, right?
Just leave it to me.
If anything, though, I find it a bit more concerning. We haven't seen him say anything since then. I think he just got up and left, honestly. I think he just got up and left. I feel like he would have said something, but he just darted off, I think. I'm still here. Oh, okay. Loren's base grows compared to Elliowood anyway? That's a good question. What are they? Let's see how this guy does. He still doesn't double. I mean, we could give him an iron bow. I don't know if I want to, though. Any other deaths not on the counter? Nope. We haven't had any deaths this stream.
Don't push me. Easy. Full marks.
Do a quick recover from the statement, I guess so.
One day, I'll be like you.
I don't think you're gonna be like Cliff. Actually, you are pretty tanky. You are already tankier than him with the shield. Closest comparison to Lorenz is Sylvain, but he has 45 strength, 50 speed, 40 defense, a decently solid physical profile. That's the thing. He at least has a idea as to what he wants to do. I feel like people do sometimes like to make Sylvain into a Dark Knight. I think it's kind of a waste, and I mean, I tried it once, and it just kind of sucks. He's way better as like a Great Knight or a Wyvern. Oh, it's a nice level. Strength and speed. But of course, she's not going to get defense. She never gets defense. That just doesn't happen. She will not get defense. She refuses. I just like leaving some units as paladins. So not promoting them, I guess. I mean, I guess it's fair. I think Great Knight is a step up, personally, but I can see why some people wouldn't like it for the lack of move. You're kidding, a 5% strength difference is a huge bonus. I mean, yeah, it's not, but... I think the point he's trying to drive home is that Sylvain definitely wants to go into a more physical class, whereas Lauren's magic doesn't really warrant him going into like Dark Knight. It's good, but it's not that good. Alright, here we go.
So this is the Zophian sluice gate. It's massive.
Indeed, it is. And were it to collapse, the damage would be more massive still.
Then we need to get it open before it's too late.
You made Ingrid and Sylvain Holy Knights? That's funny.
So the Deliverance finally deliver themselves to me.
Are you Tatara?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Permit me to
Probably a
introduce my
flyer,
new
'cause it looks like it's
servant
flying.
as well.
That girl.
Go, Delphia. Put the fear of Duma back into these faithless fools. Smite them with your aura.
Enemies of Tatara must die.
Oh, what are you doing? Snap out of it! Strike her down before she ends you! No! I promised Luthier I would bring his sister home safe. But, you're going to... Everyone, stay clear of Delphia's magic. And whatever you do, do not kill her. That's an order. If we eliminate Tatara, that should release his hold on my sister. I beg of you, please help her.
Okay. Otherwood has 5% more strength, skill, same speed and defense, and just 5% less res than Lorenzo. That's rough. That's rough. Okay, so we got Delthea here. Wait, why is she doing blackface? I don't know if you can see it, but like, her skin is black. Why is Delthea black? Okay. So 9 speed. We have the same. Okay. So, oh wait, he has curve shot. You know what? I have an idea. Okay, hear me out. I'm thinking of swapping to an iron bow. It at least lets me double some of these guys. Now, I know that means I'm doing less damage in theory, but I wish I could double this guy. Unfortunately, I can't. Actually, with his death equipped, doesn't that slow him down a lot? At least I assume it counts as equipped. Bad lighting makes you evil, apparently. But anyway, so yeah, these guys have 9 speeds. That means that with an iron bow, he just does enough to double. Not this guy. But a lot of these guys, he can just double. So that's good. Of course, we got a lot of mates to deal with. We have quite a few of them, but in due time, we can get rid of them. Also, it gives him more accuracy, so I think I will go with the iron bow. Blackface isn't part of the mind control. Deltia likes to do blackface. Okay, so, like I said, the biggest difficulty of this map is dealing with Deltia, who can just teleport and hit you with aura. Though, she does have... It does have 8 weight, so, you know, it's not gonna double anything. I don't think there's anything it can double. I don't think there's anyone it can double. But, of course, she has 14 skills. That's pretty scary. You know, she could crit someone. There is always that possibility she could go crit someone. I think she could crit Alm, which is very nasty. There's not much I can do about that. He does have, actually, I think he has enough luck to just not get crit. No, he doesn't. I think I think he has 2 less luck than he would need. But I don't think she's gonna go for Alm. If she does teleport, I don't think she's gonna go for Alm. Alm has one of the best res stats in my army. I don't think it's gonna happen. So yeah, if she does decide to warp for us, which she might not do. Remember, in my last Valentia Ironman, she just didn't warp. I don't know why she didn't. She just didn't. It's really weird. She just decided to kind of chill out here and do nothing. I'm fine with that. In fact, it's less scary if she does that, because that way I don't have to deal with her. But she could warp and use aura. It's entirely possible. She does. That is pretty scary, because she does like 24 damage with that. Yeah, she does. She does 24 damage with it. And most of you guys do not have much res, if any, at all. Okay, my guys do have res. Well, not Gray. And unfortunately, he has pretty low luck, so if she warps and attacks Gray, Gray might be dead. Because he's not... He has, like, no luck. And res, so, yeah, he may very well die. I think if anyone dies on this map, it's most likely Gray. Because I think the most likely way someone dies on this map is due to getting crit by Delphia. But there's a good chance that she just doesn't go and attack anyone that actually needs to be attacked. So, I don't know. It's entirely possible she just doesn't. I don't know. It would be kind of ironic if she goes for Luthia, though. But yeah, we'll just want to get rid of these mages first. I mean, that should be kind of obvious. Alright, let's get going. Got work to do.
Just say the word.
9 times 2. The scary thing is, of course, if Cliff actually gets hit. Not to ruin Deathless. He could. I'm not saying he will, but he could. Yeah, we can just throw, you know, Cliff in here. 10 damage or 18. Potentially 18. I think we're gonna go with the potentially 18. Core of the defense is just 0.25% above average. That's kind of pathetic. Okay, so yeah, we missed, but it's okay. Right now, we're just trying to pull these mages in. We're just trying to pull them in. Nothing too big.
Nothing will stop me.
We could get you set up. I suppose Lucas could also die. These guys with like no res or you know, luck are, you know, certainly playing with fire. There's no denying that.
Leave this to me.
There's no denying. They are kind of playing with fire, unfortunately.
Stand back.
But of course, she has so much crit
Stand aside.
that even good luck doesn't matter too much. Even good luck doesn't matter a ton with these guys, which is unfortunate, but that's just how it is. Okay, let's set up a kill. I do believe Cliff lives in Aura, so if she does decide to attack Cliff, which I really doubt, but if she does decide to warp and crit him, then he, well, not crit. He wouldn't survive a crit, but I don't think she's gonna crit him. Okay, yeah, she's just gonna run around. If she just runs around in a little room, I don't really care. That's not a problem for me. She can do that. I'm not gonna stop her. Not that I could stop her, but like I have no reason to, even if I could.
Leave it to me.
You have 10 res. You have decent luck. Not enough to avoid a crit, but let's be honest, no one does. No one does. If I could go and kill you... Hold on, does Tobin do it? Tobin might be better for healing, if anything. Let's go and put you in here. Just go and, maybe machine gun this guy. Nah, let's be safe. Let's be safe right now. Being safe is far more important than flashy. Okay. Swap. Okay. I mean, that's nice to have.
You have talent.
Cleric kill, perhaps? I smell a cleric kill. Wish we could kill you, but can't get everything, you know? Can't have everything you want. How does Luthier do? You know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. In fact, I bet you two could just go and kill. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. That's not quite it, but I believe Matilda can now kill, so that's good. Well, this guy's... Okay, he's got Mire, so we want to be very careful around this guy, because that guy's nasty. Alright, let's do this. Nice! A little overkill, though, but...
Did you think you had a chance?
Good job. Okay.
I've
So if we
given
could-
you too little credit.
I would love to go kill these two guys and just kind of leave this guy for the next turn. I don't know how possible it is, though. I don't know how feasible that is. We can at least get rid of this guy. I know that. We can at least get rid of him. This we should be able to. Ow. Okay.
Success.
If they don't do much on the next turn, like if Delthea just kind of, you know, screws off again, and these guys don't really move, then I'm just going to go take that turn to mostly heal up, because we want to patch ourselves up before Delthea tries anything really crazy. I think we survive non-crits with our guys, but if they start factoring crits, then we're kind of in trouble. Once they start throwing crits into the equation, that's when I start getting a bit scared. This guy have Mire? He does, which is nasty, but... we tank it decently well, not amazingly well though. I think she would be okay if she takes a Mire, but she doesn't really want to. Okay, let's go with this. Uh-oh, that's already a bad start. Yeah, it's kind of a janky... I was hoping he'd land 84%, but fortunately he doesn't seem to want to do that. Yeah, it's kind of nasty. Kind of hoping we could get him, but I don't know if that's going to work out, does it? We do want to heal... The problem is, we're in range of this and potentially Delphia. That's really scary. That is really scary. That's pretty good, but the thing is I cannot seem to do. Yeah, I was really hoping Cliff would do something, like either hit both those or get like a crit or something, but he just didn't do either, and it's not very good. Give me a second, I need to plug in my 3DS. Okay. Right, so, like I said, this turn is kind of scary. It's probably the scariest turn so far. Probably the scariest turn of the entire map, honestly. Because we're just not in a good spot right now. And I think even like next turn we'll probably be in a better spot, but you know, it's kind of hard to say. It's rough because this guy just ruins things. Because hypothetically, if Delphia decides to warp, this would be the turn to warp. If I were the AI, this would be the turn I'd warp on Delphia. This would be the time to warp, because this guy, like, our guys are damaged enough that one hit from this guy puts him in kill range. Now, I don't think the AI is that smart, but it's possible. Because again, our guys do have enough res to not get one shot by Delphia from here without a crit. But this guy does just enough that he probably could knock someone well into that range, unfortunately. Like, for example, this guy does, what, 15 damage, right? 15 minus 7, that's 8. So 15, and then she does, what, like 24 damage? Yeah, that'd be enough to kill Alm. I would assume the same is true with, you know, like Cliff, and, actually, Cliff might live. But there's no telling they'll go for Cliff. Yeah, Cliff would live, I think. Cliff would actually live. Alm would not, though, and I don't believe Luthia would either. Luthia is prone to getting crit, though, that's the problem. But even this guy could crit him. If he doesn't get crit, Luthia does survive, but the thing is, that's assuming a lot. That is assuming something that we do not have confirmation of. So that's not very good. I would probably kill Alm just because Alm is the most important right now. He has to live. It doesn't matter, like, no one else really matters that much, but Alm has to live. If I could cut this guy off, maybe? It's kind of risky, though. I don't really like that. Yeah, ideally we just want to keep this guy out of the mix for now, because I just don't want to deal with him. Now, he probably will use Fortify, but, like, he's just someone who wants to leave it alive for a bit. Unfortunately. I don't like it, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta live with what you have to live with, you know? And unfortunately, I think what we gotta do is live with the fact that Delphia could just go swoop and take a kill. If she gets a crit, she could do it. The way I've set things up right now, she should not be able to do it unless she gets a crit. HP and skill, okay. So, it does rely on the RNG, unfortunately, but there's not much I can do about it. Like I said, this is probably the scariest turn of the map. I think after this, we'll mostly have cleaned things up enough, the fact that even if Delphia warps, it's not too scary. Let's see what happens. He's going for Alm. Like I said, I've done enough just to make sure that he should survive. Okay, she's not warping. I don't know what she's trying to do. She might just try to run here manually, which should be kind of funny, but she'll probably not get here in time to do that. That is nasty. I don't like it. I really don't like you. This guy's also great. 2 Mire Mages, just lovely. Don't you just love it when 2 Mire Mages run towards you? I love it, man. Look at you getting kills on these guys. Okay, you guys do good, but you don't do amazing. If anyone could just mop up a kill right now, that'd be great. Ugh. The guy's he's on a cliff, that's not good. Right next to cliff, funnily enough. But no, that's not what we're looking at. Actually, how do you do? I would like to get rid of this guy. This guy, he's just in a really stupid spot, I don't like it. Yeah, you are by far the best bet we have for taking this guy out, so just get rid of him. Just do us a favor and get rid of this guy. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Save your HP. Do it. Good job. Good job, Faye. Okay.
Sure better better than I thought.
Alright, now we gotta deal with these nasty guys. Once the Meyer guys are dead, I think we're mostly in the clear. I don't know, are there any reinforcements on this map? I don't think so. Well, there's no reinforcements in Valentia. There's just freaking summons. Let's see. So we got 2 of these guys, and this is both pretty nasty. Okay, if I do subdue, that just takes away my... Okay. Whatever. Yeah, if we... Let's see. So you do 13 per hit, right? 13 per hit. So we could lower this guy down to 13 HP, that'd be great. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, so, let's see here. Yeah, these guys are nasty. We need to deal with them somehow. If I can kill both the Meyer guys, then we're pretty much past the worst of it. We're mostly past the worst of it at that point. The problem is, there's a lot of chances for us to just miss or something stupid like that. So, I'm gonna throw you into the mix. Actually, I think it's probably best to go do this first. 8 times 2, or just flat up 18. I think I'll take that. Unless... Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I think just going for the Tempest Lance is the best way to go, I think. I personally think that's the best way to go. I could be wrong, but... Is she gonna crit? I sense a crit? Nope, not a crit. Just really flashy animation. Ah, that's great. Fantastic. I love these dodges. These dodges are great. Because these guys are nasty. Someone to play Mario Kart, don't die. Okay. He just ends up killing himself. That's nice. As long as we land 2 93%, we're good. We are gold. You're golden. You're Persona 4 golden. Get out of here. Good job. Okay, so he is out of the equation. That's good. That's good. Okay. Next order of business. Get rid of this jerk. That's gonna be a little bit harder. Because, unfortunately, he's more likely to miss than the other 2. Doesn't mean he will miss, but doesn't mean he is more likely to miss. But come on, Cliff, don't let me down, buddy. Don't let me down. I have faith in you. I have faith you will do your job. Okay, there we go. So everyone's done pretty well so far. Everyone's done pretty well. Now almost needs to delete this guy and we're good. If Alm can delete this guy, we are good to go. Which she's guaranteed to do. It's just will he dodge or not. And he does! I love conserving our heals. I love doing that. That's great. I wonder who picks Wario among Belt and his friends. Well, it could be no one does. It could be that no one does. Okay, so what we need to do... Heal Matilda. I think that's important. I think healing Matilda is a good idea.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. And then we got... healing Silk might not be a bad idea either. Not Silk. I'd really say heal Silk. Yeah, heal a dead woman who doesn't deserve healing. Heal up, heal Faye. Heal Faye. Faye needs healing. She could get one-shot by Delthea. Anyone who is in one-shot range of Delthea needs to be healed. Hey, Gerudo King, how's it going? Okay, yeah, we're just taking on the Delthea map, and she hasn't been warping, so I don't know what's going on with her AI. Anytime I Ironman this map, she just never wants to warp. I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying, grr, why is she not warping? But, like, it is a little concerning. Okay, she's gonna run. Alright, you go run. I think she's trying to just run all the way over here, which is kind of funny. I don't know why she's doing that. I think I've seen her just, like, run back sometimes, too, so I don't know. We do want to get rid of Mr. Meyer over here, because he sucks. Let's take a look. I see. Let's go heal up the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah, thanks.
Still playing Kiwami 2. Base. Okay.
Just leave it to me.
Let's go heal our guys up a bit more. Can never be too healed up for the Delthia map.
Just
Alright, let's
say the word.
charge in. Let's charge in. Alright. See what happens. Let's go heal you up. Like I said, most of this map is kind of one. The only way they can really screw me over is by just like trading my guy with a warp. Which could happen. I'm not saying it can't, but she's just she's trying to run over here. I mean, it looks scarier than warping over here, I suppose, but we have to kind of worry about her a bit because she's starting to get a little close to us. That guy is not going to move. Hey, if we just kill Tatara right now, that's great. I don't think we will. I really don't think that's going to happen, but hey, you never know. Yeah, if she keeps running this way, I might be in trouble. Problem is, this guy's got death, which is, what is it? Got 29 attack. I don't know if it has crit on me. It doesn't, it just does a lot of damage. What did I miss? Nothing really. Delthea just refuses to warp. I'm not sure why. She just does not feel like warping today, I guess. Although we might want to wait it out, because if she's charging towards us, it's not necessarily a good thing. Not really. I think I want to see what her AI is going to do before I make more of a decision as to what our... Because if I go right here right now, that means that she could just be like right on my tail. And if she's gonna go and charge at us, I'd rather just go and subdue her and not have to deal with her. If that makes any sense. Which I hope it does, because that's a pretty logical decision to make. If she just charges at us without warping, then hey, that's even more free than last time, I would say.
Easy pickings.
Not sure why she's acting like this, but that's Witch AI for you. Yeah, Witch AI is scary, man. Do you deal with her on this map? Well, she does warp to you. If she does get to you, use Subdue. The combat art that he has for the Royal Sword, use that, because it means that she won't die, and the thing is, since she'll be at low HP, she can't cast Aura. I also don't think she can teleport. She might be able to teleport if she has 1 HP, but I'm not sure. She could, in theory, go back to healing, but that would probably take her a long time. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, why are you doing this? That's not good. That is not what you should be doing. Why are you trying to get yourself killed? Uh-oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. I didn't think the AI would be that stupid to go and just attack someone who could... I thought she would go for someone that couldn't retaliate. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? He better miss and not crit. He better miss and not crit. Like, he can't afford to hit both because she will get herself killed. He takes up that much HP with her cast that he has to not hit her. Well, I think he can afford to hit her once, but I think that's it. I don't remember how much it costs her in HP, but I know it costs quite a bit.
I shall give you death.
Oh, that doesn't actually cost too much, but please don't hit. Really? Really, game? Why is the witch AI so stupid?
What are you doing here?
Like, you could have warped to anyone else. You could have warped to literally anyone else, and this wouldn't be a problem. But no, let's go warp to the guy that can freaking kill me in retaliation. That's a great idea. That's so stupid. There's nothing you can do if she does that. There's literally nothing you can do about that. I thought that witch AI wasn't that stupid. I thought at least they'd be like, oh, I'm just gonna go for someone who can't retaliate. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. Do we lose Luthier now? I don't think we do.
Luthier, are you there? It hurts.
Well, maybe don't go attack people that can shoot you. That's a better idea. Yeah, it's her freaking fault. Like, there was nothing I could have done about that. There was no reason for her to go and attack him. Like, there was nothing I could have done about that. I mean, he's still there, but I mean, he might leave us this map. And the problem is, it's like Leon, where I can't even get her back now. There's no way for me to get her now. It's literally impossible, because she died before I got her. So I can't even revive her. Cannot even revive her. I cannot even revive her. There's nothing I can't revive her. There's nothing I can do. Like here, I was worried about her critting one of my guys. Honestly, I shouldn't worried about her getting so killed because I didn't even think she could do that. I mean, you say that, but it actually is. She's a really good unit. She's a really good unit. I would like to have her. Grotto King, think of it like this. Imagine if you couldn't get Lysithea. Yeah. Imagine if you couldn't get Lysithea, because she pretty much is this game's Lysithea. Well, now... Well, now, this doesn't really matter how long I take to kill the enemies, because it doesn't freaking matter. It just doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It just doesn't matter.
You imbeciles think yourselves a match for the mighty Tatara? Such a dire misjudgment, King. Take this!
Right, I forgot this guy's also really annoying. What's this about Constance? Nothing. You are not summoned. Ugh, man. All she had to do was just not attack. Like, literally, the one guy she wasn't supposed to attack is like, oh, I'm gonna go and attack him. Like, why? You could have chosen literally anyone else, that would have been fine. Literally anyone else and you would have been fine. Would pity donate $2? No. No, I wouldn't. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? We're gonna be here for a long while. She went to attack the guy with the most res. Why? Like, that's what I really do wish they made the witch AI at least somewhat, like, understandable. At least something that made some sense. Because, like, nothing about the Witch AI makes any sense. It can do either, like, the smartest or the stupidest thing possible, and there's no way you can control it. They really should have given it some way of kiting them around. Well, they retreated because they're damaged, that's why. That's understandable. Witch AI makes no freaking sense, and it just does whatever the frick it feels like. Imagine if Sonny was a witch. Not much would change, actually. Not much would change, believe it or not. It would be a little bit scarier, yeah, but, like, she's still... That map is still full of witches, you do realize, right? Jeez. It's a miracle I managed to get her in the first run if she can do all this stuff. And have these guys constantly dodging you. Okay, goodbye. Don't come back. Alright, you can still dodge this. But you didn't, because you're not that good. But yeah, I think it sucks the most is that I cannot get her at all. Like, it's not like I have to go jump through some hoops, I literally just can't get her. Because her own stupid AI decided to just do something stupid that I have no say over, I have no control over. I mean, it's not the most impossible thing ever, you do realize that, right? Yeah, like, why couldn't you just do that like 5 minutes ago? Like, any other time you'd be like, what? I can't hit things, but conveniently when he actually doesn't, when he's not supposed to hit, then he's like, oh, you know what? I'm a frickin' sniper now. Well, I guess he already was a sniper, but... Yeah, he locked in for her specifically, which is so annoying. Like, any other enemy, he would be like, no, I'm not gonna hit twice, but that one, no, I'm gonna hit her twice.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm gonna stand here and take it. That's what Mire Mages should always do. Mire Mages should always just stand there and take it. Well, see ya. Thanks for the stupid map. You should have died instead of Delphia. Cliff, why'd you to kill her? I ain't even got a good level for it either.
You're pretty tough.
Wait, I thought it was a... Oh, right, no, it's not. There's no defeat boss maps in this game. This stupid Mire Mage out of here. Man, I have gotten really unlucky this run if you think about it. Well, besides Matilda, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh, you got lucky with Matilda." Yeah, but like, there's been a lot of other times where I really could have gotten lucky and I just didn't. Like both Leon and Delthea, there was nothing could have done. Nothing. Nothing could have done. They just got themselves killed in the dumbest ways possible. Okay, we're just gonna go kill him like this. Get out of here. Okay, well, we're in Act 4. Without Delthea, though.
It shouldn't have had to be like this.
I mean, having another archer in Valentia is pretty useful. Here we go. The music actually is a lot more fitting whenever she's dead. I guess he doesn't say anything to you, does he? He just doesn't say anything. We still have Luthier, it's just he's probably gonna be depressed for the rest of the game. Well, yeah, but you do realize Shadows of Valentia, you can field everyone, right? So you're always going to be -1 archer if Leon is dead. Having another archer in Valentia is not very hardened. Alright. Well, I guess it's a good thing we got what's it called? Priestess Faye, because that's the only priestess working on Alm's route. What kind of backstory you later in the game now? That'd be kind of interesting. Use the examine feature in this game until actor was almost over. Okay. Wow.
Now that the temple sluice is open, we can open the gate here as well.
I guess I can see how someone would do that. Like, just not realize that was a thing.
Curious. Only members of the Sophian royal family can open the sluice at the temple.
Are you serious?
Makes you wonder if Princess Antise is alive after all. It would make for a fine story, that's for sure. Oh my, yes.
Antise. Did a member of the royal family really open the gate? Celica. Are you?
Through the combined efforts of Alm and Celica, the Empire's plans to flood Zofia were thwarted. The arc of her destiny now clear, Celica embraced her identity and set forth. Meanwhile, Alm, having learned his friend was in truth Zofia's Princess Antise, renewed his own oath to defend Zofia from the Regelian Empire. However, a dark creature had his own plans for these fated children who bore the brand. So, they've opened the sluice. This is a fortuitous and most welcome turn of events. That feisty girl is certain to come looking for Miller. And when she does, I shall be waiting to scoop her up. Perhaps I might even go greet her myself.
Okay. So I guess we're in Act 4 now.
A word, Alm? Clive, did we receive a reply to our petition?
Unfortunately, no. The Empire's silence is likely its answer. I believe it wise to resign ourselves. Emperor Rudolph has no intention of treating for peace. He means to continue his march on Sophian soil.
Damn.
Our men are approaching their limit, and Regel's climate is far colder than what they knew in Sophia. Further delaying here will only sap their strength and morale.
All right, Clive. I trust your judgment. Let's get ready to
Buy
march.
one, get one free, so.
Understood. I'll pass word to the others and prepare them to cross into the Empire.
What's all of this leading to? Hey, Alm! I heard the news. Guess the time's finally come, huh? Yeah, we're headed into Regel. We'll need to be more careful than ever past this point.
Hey, careful is my middle name. No, really, I had it legally changed.
Not even a chuckle? Really? Come on, what's with the glowering? We've got this. Hell, I've got this. We're not the same scraggly runts we were when we left Ram, you know? I'll forge a new legend in battle. Claire will probably throw herself at me. If Tobin comes crying about suddenly wanting to leave, don't get mad, okay? That would be a problem. I need Tobin right where he is. Thanks, Gray. For everything. I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Still, I don't see why the wind here has got to be so damned cold. I'll take anyone on in a fight, but there's no beating this chill. Is it really that bad? You're not freezing your tenders off? I'm impressed. It's not that it doesn't feel cold. It's more like... I know this feeling. Like the air here's familiar. Huh? You take a vacation I never heard about or something? Never mind. Come on, let's go.
Let's see. Is this Act 4 the end of the run? No, it's actually 5 acts. Although Act 5 is pretty short. Probably throw herself at me. Never ask the Pegasus Knight the color of her husband. Yeah, never ask the Pegasus Knight the color of her husband, obviously. This plot twist sucked. I mean, I thought it was pretty alright, but I can see why some people might not like it. I don't mean it was the end of the story, just meaning if this is where you lose. I think if anything, Act 3 was where I was most likely to lose. I suppose Act 4 of Celica's route I could lose on. I don't think Act 4 of Alm's route I'm losing on though. Oh, this music's beautiful. Do post-game? No. Shout out to Lunch's post-game is not worth doing. Already with our army in the shape it is, I don't think doing post-game with it is really worth it. Nah, we're not, no. I feel like you'll lose that Nuibala. I don't think I will. I got Cliff. That's all I need. There isn't this level of music in Fortune Sweep, I'll be sad. I will be too. Let's see. So yeah, this is kind of the main goal for Alm's route initially. But we don't really want to bother with that. We want to just do Celica's route. Now, problem is, Celica's route kind of sucks. Well, I mean, when does it not? But, let's see here. I think it's funny you could go all the way back to Rim Village. Now, I don't know why you would want to do that, but I suppose in theory you could do it. I'm probably not going to do any of Alm's route for a good while. Let's see. So Celica needs to go on to this. Oh yeah, this map kind of sucks. I'll laugh if Cliff dies at Nuibala. He won't. He might die to Nuibala herself, because I think she has crit on him, but... This will probably be the last map we do for today, because this map will probably take a good while.
This place gives me chills. Small wonder it's got a charming name like Dead Man's Mire.
I can handle dead men. It's this humidity that's killing me. Let's clear a path and get going already.
No arguments here.
On tease.
Huh?
What is it, lass?
I thought I heard someone calling my name.
You sure? I didn't hear anything.
Perhaps this place is simply preying on my imagination.
Okay, yeah, no, this map, not a fun map. Right, so, welcome to the swamp. There's quite a few of these around here. We've made 3 moves from Miria, okay. So yeah, this guy is kind of the problem. He likes summoning crap, and it's not fun. There's also one of these guys, and they suck. They suck badly. They're not pleasant to fight. No one really likes to fight those. So, thanks for welcoming me. Where's the exit? Yeah, I'd like to leave. But, unfortunately, we gotta go do this. What are you doing in my swamp? So that would be easier than this. You know, I hate to say it, but you're right. It would be. None of that's gonna stop us, though. None of that's gonna stop us. We'll make do with what we got. We will. We will make do with what we got. Well, Paula's gonna have to do extra heavy duty today, I suppose. So this music makes it worth it.
Let us proceed.
We don't need the pest. We only need Paula.
What's wrong, Atlas? We're in combat, yet you seem distracted.
Sorry, Lady Celica. I was just thinking of my little brothers and got a mite distracted. I hope they're doing all right.
I hope so too. You must miss them most terribly.
Yeah, but some things
Music,
just
my
have to
beloved,
wait.
indeed.
Right now, we need to focus on cleaning this place up. I'll mow them down. All right.
Jeez, everyone's gotta talk to everyone. Why does everyone want to talk? Oh, were they like support capped or something? I think they were.
Hey again, Saber. So, have you thought about what you're going to do once this job's over?
Of course I have. I'll just pick up and go looking for the next one.
Yeah? Seems like kind of a waste if you ask me. Celica's the type who'd find you a good post when she's in charge, you know.
Do I seem like some kind of royal court kiss-up to you? I just hope she don't make the world too peaceful and put me out of work.
Huh. That's, quite a thing to hope for. Ready anytime.
We definitely need the Bowinator here because, yeah, these guys are nasty. What, freaking 21 attack? That's brutal.
Say, Bowie?
What is it?
Traveling around the world like this is pretty fun and all, but I still think I prefer a quiet life of watching the sea back on the island. How about you?
Well, this isn't a conversation I thought we'd be having today. But of course I want to go home soon. My family's waiting there after all.
Yeah, I guess.
You guess? What's that mean?
Well, we could also stick with Celica and live in a big fancy castle, yeah? I just wasn't sure which one you'd prefer.
You're headed back to the island, right?
Yeah.
Then that's where I'm going as well.
Huh? Oh, wait, what's that mean?
Are you really such a dope that you can't figure it out?
What? I'm at the top of my game.
We're definitely gonna want Jenny. Remember, Jenny cooks. 100% she cooks. She absolutely freaking cooks. And she's fantastic for it. Invoking guys definitely saves lives on this map, I promise. I promise it does. On no map is it truer than here. Tsundere couple.
Leave it to me. I'll handle this.
Feeling good.
These stupid canters, man. Why do they have so many canters? Like, isn't one enough? No, I guess it's not. your army versus mine. Your army of summoned garbage versus mine. Would be borderline impossible. I don't know if it'd be impossible, but like it would be a lot less pleasant. Let's see. We have a full 8. Just keep stacking them up. Ah, yeah, that's not good. Much as I would love to kill this guy, we can't do it. Especially with these archers guarding their shores. Can't do it. We need to greet that dread fighter with something. Oh crap, did I not get Noma? That kind of sucks. I forgot about Noma. But just goes to show how memorable Noma is. But yeah, after this fight I'll get Noma. If I remember. And we'll do memes. I expect this map will probably take a while. This map is pretty tedious. Oh joy! Okay, it's just 1. It's not too bad. That's a lot of garbage. But we got our own garbage, so it's all good. Okay. Let's go heal you up. Yeah, I mean, it goes to show you how useful the guy is when I forget that he even exists. And I honestly could use him because I'm down on a few units, so. Now, how does she do against these guys? Oh, she frickin' deletes them. Okay, that's great to know. We do want to stay clear of these snipers, though. And probably the Mire gun. That'd be good. Hey, Invoke Guides 74 to 82 aren't garbage. True. True, they're not, but... Oh, jeez, this guy's really scary, because he can just go and cut everything through.
Ready and waiting.
Just clears everything. Welcome back. I forgot Noma, so... I am down a unit, not permanently, just for right now, but... I could really use Bowie. Yeah, the first order of business is getting rid of that one guy. Oh, we got Excalibur, let's go! I didn't even remember you could learn Excalibur. Very good. Could help us with the freaking Dreadfighter. I mean, I know Dreadfighters have like a million res, but still. Any bit of damage will help against him. Wish you had Hunter's Volley, that'd be really nice if you did. Alright, let's go! Oh, that's just a perfect one-shot. That's not very nice. Oh dear, here it comes! Here it comes! Oh, great, they keep wasting my guys. If they would go for Paula, that'd be great. But no, they're just gonna go for all my minions. I guess it goes to show that they just prioritize them. Which is kind of annoying, honestly. I mean, for the Dreadfighter, yeah, he better prioritize the green units, but... It's the old man you forgot? Yeah, Noma. Noma's the old guy I forgot. Ah, it's not good. Gonna suicide. Wow, they both crit on the green units. That's not good. It's not good. I suppose they chipped them down a little bit. we might want to pull back. Because I don't see ourselves really winning this one without pulling back. Like, the gargoyles, sure, can they keep going after us, but, like, this guy is going to freaking cleave whoever he sees in two.
Let's go.
Just out of curiosity, how much will we even do to this guy? 6? Ah. That thing would have missed an eye at 2% of that granite lived. Well, granates are pretty expendable, so it's not a big deal. What we need, though, I think we just need to pull this guy. I've never really done that, but I think we just need to do that, because I don't see us winning this one as is. We could expel, but... what we need right now is guys to guard our flank. And the thing is, expel is not incredibly reliable. Expel is not incredibly reliable, which is unfortunate.
You don't play around, huh?
That ain't good. Should probably move first and then... Yeah, we need to get you guys out of here. Not that I think that he will go for Saber or whoever first, but you never know. Yeah, I don't think they go for our guys unless they actually have the chance to. But like with the greenets, you know. Just out of curiosity, how much would Paula do? Well, she didn't get doubled in crit, that'd be great. Yeah, holy crap, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we're gonna move back onto dry land. We're gonna make these guys suffer. Like, we're just gonna... I think the idea is to let this Dreadfighter go across the sea, the swamp. Because I don't think anyone can... Can any of these guys fortify? I know they can heal, but I don't think they can go all the way across, so... maybe get this guy into heal AI and then just, like, all attack him. That's what I'm thinking. Just kind of, like, let them wear themselves out. I think that might be the smartest thing to do.
You're a lifesaver.
Doing... Oh, okay. I don't think I've done that. I don't think I've done that one. See, I'm gonna force him over here. And once that guy's dead, we can probably charge on across. 'Cause that guy's really scary. This guy's very scary. I don't want to mess with him. I don't think we can afford to mess with him, honestly. I think he's too risky to deal with at the moment. Okay, nice dodge, I suppose. Nice. Wow, that guy just refuses to die. Well, he's probably gonna die to this, but... Oh! Nah, he's not gonna... What? Bro refuses to die! Bro's like, nope, you can't hit me! Ah, man. Rest in peace, man. You deserve to be buried with the greats. This guy still hasn't lost any health. A little concerning. Now that we've put some distance between us and that guy, we could probably start trying to kill the gargoyles. I know they can respawn, but just get them out of the way for a few turns and try to bait the Dreadfighter. Like I said, this is gonna take a while. Unit 81 died while he did. He did his service. These gargoyles freaking love to crit, don't they? Okay. I might actually use Expel this turn, because I don't need that many greens at the moment. As long as the Dreadfighter can't really reach us, we're fine. Yeah, he can't. He literally can't. So, I think the order of business to go for right now is just using spell. Surely we can get someone out of this, right? At least a few. That's fantastic.
How can we lose?
Yeah, I'll accept that. That's pretty good. And these guys can, like I said, the green answer is kind of bait. They're just kind of there to, you know, trick these guys. This isn't good. Let's see. Yeah, that guy can go and hit us. We want to see if we can pull these guys across the swamp so that they'll start taking damage. We want them to do that. We want them to start taking damage. That's the idea. Unless they just don't take damage. That's definitely a few. Yeah, I know. It's definitely a few, yeah. Definitely a few. Like I said, Jenny is definitely necessary here. If we didn't have Jenny, I would probably have lost this run a long time ago. Oh, these guys are getting a bit emboldened to go take back more land, but they're gonna run past a point where they need death this map now. Only death this stream was Delphia, which there's nothing I can do about. It is incredibly tedious. There's a reason why a lot of people hate Act 4 of Silica, because it's really bad. It's really clunky. You guys really need to get out of here. Taking a heavy beating. From just the swamp. Okay. Unfortunately, the mages are just gonna clear these guys. Wow. What a jerk. These mages just kind of clean them out because they just don't have much to really deal with. Should we start kill Silk and then continue the game like usual? Jeez, that range, man. He got reincarnated to that guy. Ah, great. They're back. Yeah, but as they cross the swamp, they should start taking some damage. But I think it only damages our guys, isn't it? It's kind of annoying. Shouldn't be like that.
This might hurt. I don't like these odds.
I still think it's safest to just go and kind of bait these guys out. Using a invoke here might not be bad. Obsessed with bugs? What do you mean? What do you mean why they're obsessed with bugs? I'm confused. What did he mean by this? What did Oswald Mosley mean by this? I'm not sure what he meant by it.
Thanks.
Okay, take a look here. So I can see a problem if these guys all cross over. That could be a problem, but we need to. Part of it is that I want to go and kind of get the this guy baited over. Yeah, I don't know what Moss is on. I don't know what Moss is on about. Good. Okay. So, like I said, let's make it back on our dry land. And let's kind of recuperate a bit. That's what we should do.
I owe you one.
We kind of just fight them in this little corner. Which I know is a little turtly, but you kind of have to play this map turtly. You have to play in a weird way. You have this up in 10 minutes. I don't know, how about you try this in 10 minutes? With no deaths. With this army. Because we haven't killed any of their guys. None of their actually not expendable troops. Like, yeah, they're little, you know, undead clones, yeah. He knows the unknowable, yeah. The green units that survive, at the very least, can do something. The problem is these archers creeping up on us is not good. Yeah, that guy running towards us is just not good news. The problem is, like, all his little friends are also running towards us, which is really bad. Honestly, giving them all this land may have not been a good idea. Giving them all that land was probably not a smart move. I thought maybe we could just get them to slowly whittle down, but it doesn't seem like it's working that way. The only guys that are actually getting whittled down are just like the random expendable crap that no one cares about. That's the issue. Oh, we're gonna have to start shooting this guy because it's just not gonna work otherwise. We have to start trying to shoot this guy. We need $5, not worth it. There's like no chance. Oh, jeez. I may have dug myself a grave here. I didn't think these guys would all start moving towards me. And it's really gonna start to nip me in the bud. Like, yeah, this guy's nearly dead, but it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. Bow him down. What you gotta do? Ah, man. Maybe we could crit the Meyer guy? I do need to start... I need to start trying to kill this guy, because this guy is really bad. This guy is really bad news for us, but... I don't know, man. Middle of fanboys instead of Duma fangirls. So, no one? Let's see. How scary is it to put you here? You have to face Maya, which I don't like, but I kind of have to deal with it. At this point, you kind of got to take some risks, I'm afraid. At this point, you got to take some risks. Especially because he is in range of this, so that's not good. Because if they decide to go kill this guy, we might be in trouble. That's the problem. I'm hiding behind these green unit shields that are not really that safe to hide behind. But I need to thin their numbers out somehow. If we could get a crit, that'd be so amazing, man. Please crit. It's not a crit. It's not a crit, man. At least Meyer is going to cost him a lot to use, but that's not great. That's the problem. Whittling down a Dread Fighter is so freaking hard because there's like nothing they're really weak to. I know they have like no luck, but the problem is they're also insanely dodgy, so it doesn't matter too much. I might just start throwing my own guys out there and hope that they take the green units instead. But I think they do prioritize green units, so if I can maybe just summon more green units, yeah, I think just more green units. I think more green units is honestly the way to go. Because they don't seem to want to attack you unless... yeah. If they're just gonna go for green units, then let's just get the green... let's just go and get more green units. Protect us with green units. And slowly whittle them back down, if that makes sense. They can't kill all of them. They can't kill them all.
That was so you.
Question is, could they go and shoot her? That's the thing, they could try to shoot her. And I think they do prioritize kills over green unit AI. So they might actually kill her. If they kill her, we lose. That's not good. If only someone else had physic. Oh, jeez, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. They might see a kill on her. Did I just make a huge mistake? I might have. I might have just made a massive mistake. That might cost me. That I was counting on maybe one of these spots being open so I could heal her, but yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work. Can I swap with the green units? I could swap, but I don't see what good that does. Because I can't move after that. He would need to occupy this tile. Which... well... I mean, I could put Paula there, but... actually, no, I couldn't. Because they see a kill on her, they might go for it. They might just go for it. I don't see why they wouldn't. 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 I mean, yeah, they are pretty aggressively anti-green unit, but I think if they see a kill on one of our guys, they're gonna go for it. I think they will. I could be wrong, but I do recall them going for Jenny instead. I think I lost her in the last run due to that, which is not good. And of course, she's not very tanky. If she had more, if she had, you know, been healed a bit, then that would be great. If I could get over to her, that'd be great. I wish you could control the green units spawn in. Like, one tile is just, you know, not taken, that'd be great, but... yeah, if she dies, I think this run might die with her, because this is a really bad place to lose your... I don't... even if I use it, it won't be on her route. I've already used her Revival Shrine for Silica. On Catria, of all people. Yeah, that really turned out well, didn't it? I think we just gotta take the risk. There's not much else I can do. There's not much I can do about it, unfortunately. It sucks, but there's just not much I can do. To hope that maybe the AI decides to go for the green units anyway. I don't have a strong feeling of confidence with this, but... okay, they're starting to take some damage here, that's good. The minor guys are annoying because they just go and mop up things that they don't need to. I don't care about the minor guys, I care about the archers. I hate the fact that he can see a kill. And she didn't dodge, that's just lovely. That's just great. Stupid sniper, why can't you just go and be distracted by the green units? Oh, good god, that's really bad. That's not good. That is really not good. That's not good. That's very not good. That's very not good.
Damn. Not here. Not... sorry, guys.
Like I said, with her full, I don't think we're winning. I don't see an escape. Yeah, this is just...
I'll handle this.
I don't understand why you guys are even suggesting that. Like, no. How is Jenny with Alm gonna help anything? How is that gonna help anything? Genuinely, how is that gonna help? And I mean, this guy is just freaking insane. I can't do much about him. I don't understand how you used to fight Dread Fighters. You just kind of have to stack everything against them and hope that it works. Aura, maybe? Aura farming? It's like the only thing, and it barely does anything. And he's in a force. Yeah, just to, you know, add insult to injury. And honestly, Atlas is probably my best guy to kill this guy with, too. That's the worst part. Yeah, no, we're freaking screwed. We are so freaking screwed. Like, I might be able to kill this guy, but, like, even if I do, we've lost access to Physic. Yeah, no, this is pretty bad. And now we're gonna get all these Mire guys and everything to hit us. We're gonna get all these guys hitting us. Sagittae, maybe? Maybe? Just maybe? Maybe? Okay, at least it hit, but... Oh, jeez, man. Because, like, even if we kill this guy, look at all this mess we gotta deal with. Look at all this mess. There's these snipers, too, you know, just because we, you know... Oh, good God. If there was just someone that could actually hit this guy, that'd be great. But no one freaking hits him. Dean kill? Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. No one has good hit on him, though. Our best shot is Penetrate, unironically. But he's probably gonna die. If he misses, he's dead. Okay.
I did my part.
That may still not be enough.
I'm stronger. I can feel it.
God, dread them. The problem is when he's moving with like a massive army, that doesn't really work. But see, that's the thing. We might still not be safe because there's just so much crap here. There's so much garbage here that it might not even be. Like, it may not even, you know, be for anything. May is very exposed, which I don't like at all. I don't like that. I do not. If we make it out of this, we're not having just 2 casualties, I promise you that. If we can get rid of the Mire mages, we can at least make it so that Valbar can start to kind of shine here. The problem is the stupid Mire mages are everywhere. Well, okay, these guys aren't too bad. The Mire guys are. Actually, no, they're not. Then pause sweep, maybe. I think I gotta start cleaning guys up with the Dread Fighters. Let her join her sorrowful sisters. You want Paula to die? Bruh. Why would you want that? May might be next on the chopping block now that I see it. Because these stupid archers will probably see a kill on her next. And I can't heal her. You know, just great. At the very least, this guy can't cast Maya, which is good. But someone's probably going to heal him just so he can do that. I'm really gonna do a season 2. I think I just got some really bad. Well, one, a mixture of bad plays and also some pretty crap luck. Yeah, I think May might be next on the chopping block. I don't really see a way she's surviving unless the archers miss, which could happen. It could entirely happen. She at least survives a hit. She at least does survive a hit. But she also gets hit by other things. I mean, like, she might be okay. It's an uphill battle, but she might live. There's at least a chance she'd live. Leon would be really helpful this map. He would have been really helpful. Just being able to chip the guys from afar while the other guys are distracted. That's the thing, you kind of need archers this map. Archers are what makes this map actually doable. And if you don't have them, and now I don't, that really hurts a lot. Let's see what happens. Someone's probably dead. Freaking hate Mario, man. This stupid tone. Oh, good job, missed. They might... No, never mind. I don't think I killed Jesse. I don't think I can. Okay, you're gonna be stuck on healing duty. Alright. If you could clean house, yeah! Go clean house. Oh god, I just realized I won't have Invoke for the next map, which is even worse, because it has freaking Necro Dragons everywhere. That's gonna be nasty not having Invoke for. Or not, well yeah, not having Invoke, but also not having the Expel. That's gonna suck. So you'll learn healing? Yeah, every mage does. When they promote. We could crit, that'd be great.
Feast on this.
Well, no, they don't entirely do it because... the thing is, they still have to deal with the archers, which they can't do. You revive a unit on Alms Route, yeah. The problem is, I can't even get to a fountain in Alms Route yet. I think the first one is in Fear Mountain, which itself is a kind of a problem to deal with. That's just mandatory for... No, she's not. Okay. Interesting. Unironically, this island defense kind of works, but the Dreadfighter has to die. Like, you have to kill him. You just have to kill the guy.
I'm good to go.
How many times did I say it? I feel like I've said this like 20 times. I have used the revive on Celica Route already like 5 streams ago. I don't have another one. I can't revive anyone again on Celica's route. Man. I mean, I can clean these 2 guys up, sure, but...
Yeah, I can handle this.
We can get rid of the archers, that's one huge thing. Please get rid of the archers. I'm well aware that Kamui could die. I'm well aware. But I just have to, I have to do this. I don't have an option right now. Yeah, unfortunately she died, so... It's kind of tempting.
Satisfied?
She's in range of 1 archer, but I don't think that's a huge deal right now. We still gotta go get those stupid canters out of the way, but...
I expect more like that. Sure, I'm so hyper. Let's go.
Alright, get that guy out. Like I said, it is entirely possible that Kamui dies. It's certainly possible.
Dig a few more out while you're at it.
But again, there's not much I can do about it. There's really not much. So I'm just trying to make the most of an already pretty janky situation at the moment. I can maybe throw someone else out there as kind of like No, I think everyone's here already. Skill. Not really helpful. Okay, I want you to go heal Jesse. And throw Jesse out there. Maybe we can distract the enemies a little bit so they don't all go for...
Ready anytime.
Yeah, just kind of throw our guys out there. Maybe they'll take the... I don't want them to... Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. First, I want to split them up a bit, if I can.
Hey, it's Dean, right?
What do you want?
Nothing much. Just thought I'd say hey, see what your deal is. Say, doesn't your face get tired from scowling all the time?
Did you have a point? Because if not, we're finished here.
Wow, okay. Nice talking to you too.
Okay. Alright, let's see. EX. I mean, he's got decent res. Good, decent res. We'll see if Jesse can hold out a bit. Maybe he can't. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Dodge? Ah, there we go. I get why Belt likes this guy now. Jesse would not let us down. Jesse becomes the new hero this run after Jenny dies. Oh, dang, look at that. And, of course, he crits.
This one's gonna hurt.
The thing is, though, this run can still die in Doom Tower, because Doom Tower is pretty nasty. And I don't have, like, a physic healer now. So that's still not good. Kind of nasty. Yeah, not having an archer in Silica's route. Oh, God, that's really bad. Okay, idea. Excalibur time, boys. And of course we don't crit. But hey, he's down to 1 HP, so that's good. Do you want to kill? There's a chance you could die, but actually, could Paula do it? It's actually a little safer with her. Let's do it.
I've got this. Big sisters get it done.
Good.
I'll be happy.
Strength, defense, and res. Let's go. Good to see that. I love that these guys are helpless. How does it feel now, huh? How does it feel to just die in the most embarrassing, pathetic way? Stupid Mire Mage, this is the fate you deserve. This is the fate that all Mire Mages deserve.
Yeah, I can handle this.
Imagine just being a sitting duck to die. Alright. 10 damage minus 8 is fine. I'm surprised we made it. I thought we were gonna lose a lot more than we lost. But when I saw Jenny die, I'm like, oh god, there's no way we're getting out of this. But no, we... For the most part, I mean, losing Jenny and Atlas is still a huge loss, don't get me wrong. Still a really bad loss. But I'm surprised we didn't just completely tank entirely. And he didn't crit, that's unfortunate. Of course these losers gotta keep summoning their garbage. Man. It's that Dread Fighter, man. It's that Dread Fighter, they're just really nasty.
Sure, I'm still labor. Let's go.
Thanks.
I wouldn't have been so scared if that Dread Fighter wasn't there.
You want it? You got it. Here we go. a bow on that one. Thanks for that.
Okay.
Ready anytime. Are you
Let's
serious?
get you over here. Heal you up. You still going on? Yeah, I am. I lost Jenny and Atlas, but we're still going. I don't know how long Silica's run's going to continue at this rate, because not having those two units is really... Especially Jenny. Not having Jenny is really bad. Traverse this area. I don't think they attack, so you know what? It's tempting. It's very tempting, but I'm not sure. This guy have Mire? Yeah, no, if he's got Mire, we're not screwing with that. It's not worth it. Not yet. Now, if we can kill the Mire Maze, that'll make a huge difference. Great, I gotta go summon more garbage. Will you stop? Will you stop? Do you, like, you... Stupid. These losers are so annoying. Freaking nerds with their stupid... Stupid garbage. Crit? Please, please crit this stupid nerd. Thank you! Dumb Mire Mages, the worst. Them and Canters freaking suck. I'm so tempted to do that, but I'm not going to, because I know. Actually, do I know better? Do I really know better? I don't think I know better. Screw you, it's time to die. Of course. Just his freaking luck. Just his freaking luck.
Thanks. I'm at the top of my game.
I'm good to go.
Still a lot of enemies. They don't do anything, though. Notice they all do, like, 1 damage. So, they're not really that concerning. If anything, they should be more concerned about us than we should be about them.
I'll get by.
Ready anytime.
See, I mean, Paula just freaking nukes them out of existence. An extra healing decently well. I suppose, like, look, first, let's see if we can actually get there before we decide on if actually reviving her is worth it. Because we don't even know where's Jenny. She's dead. So is Atlas. Of course, Mesa 90%, why don't you? Great idea. Oh my god, how many times? Like, these people, I swear I've said it like 20 times already. How have you not realized that?
Wait for me in hell, buddy.
That's why I'm having such a hard time right here.
Feast on this.
Died to an archer? Yeah, although she had lost a lot of HP due to invoke spamming, she kind of had to be. And I couldn't reach her with Silica because the green units blocked her off. The green units are blocking her off, so I couldn't heal her.
We're done here. Nothing to write home about.
You kill this guy? Should probably be healing this guy, if anything.
Yeah, I can handle this.
So I don't really know how long this run's gonna survive at this rate. Because Duo Tower could easily kill the run, I think. It could easily kill the run. But probably putting in the work. She'd put in more if she didn't face crit from everything. See? Take care of this idiot.
Gonna take more than that.
It's called how invokes work. Yeah, if they just didn't block off the user, that'd be great. Because she's your only physic user, meaning you can't physic her. Get out of here. Dumb enemy.
About what you'd expect.
Perfect execution.
Feeling good.
Alright, now we're trying to swarm this land. Yeah, I think the fatal flaw I made was that I kept retreating. Then again, there's not much you could do. You kind of need more on Roundhouse yet, or whatever he has the silver sword. Well, he doesn't have a silver sword, so no. So no, if he doesn't have a silver sword, obviously he's not gonna learn it.
Much appreciated.
Go clean these guys up. You can go clean this mess up, that'd be great. Like I said, if Holly could just get like 1 point of luck, just one, she'd stop facing crit from everything, and it'd be great. Because she's been getting really good levels, just she needs that freaking luck. She just needs that luck. She just doesn't have it. There could be a lot more reckless there if she just had some luck. But she just doesn't for some reason.
Sure, I'm still hyper. Let's go.
Thanks.
Once I get my guys onto land, that'd be great.
I'm feeling rough.
There's just a luck stat boosters. Not that aren't rings. Not non-rings, which the problem is that why I say not rings is because rings, sure, they cover for luck, but the problem is they sacrifice her actual strength of actually doing damage. She needs like a proper luck booster, like a stat booster. That would salvage her. I hear there is one, but it's in the frickin' Lost Forest. No ring on me. I don't know if I have. Well, I guess I do now that Jenny's dead, but I don't think I did before. Want me to look it up for you? I think I have heard that it is on the in the forest, like the lost woods or whatever. Which obviously I'm not there yet, considering I'm on this map. I don't know why they put it in so late. Like, they could have put it in, like, Act 2 or something, but no. They didn't. For the Mage Ring 2? Well, just because I should doesn't mean I do. She'll need to be healed pretty soon. And of course this guy has to waste my freaking whatever.
You're a lifesaver. I'm good to go.
Yeah, about that, I forgot to get him. I'm gonna get him after this map, but I forgot to get him. That may have actually helped with this map. Not even Noma, but just the majoring itself.
That's a great help.
Also 2 fountains there. I don't know what they give, though.
I'm on a roll.
Good. Okay. Throw a saber in there. Maybe you can go get someone cooked up.
I'll handle this.
I love wasting time. That's what cantors do. That's what cantors do. They just love wasting your time. They just do not respect the player's time at all. They just don't. It's not what they do. The Sylvan Shrine Sage's Hamlet. Why do they put in the freaking Sage's Hamlet? Yeah, it's like the second to last map of the game. You'll finally be able to boost your luck stat. What was Kaga smoking when he came up with this?
Leave them to me.
Well, about that, I only have one. I had only one of each, mind you. I only had one archer because Leon decided that he didn't want to live. And, okay, admittedly, the Pegasus Knight thing was my fault, I admit. I admit that. That was my doing. That wasn't, you know, someone else's doing.
You can't win.
That was an easy one.
See, again, once again, screwed over by her luck. Once again, screwed over by her luck. She would do pretty nicely if she just didn't frickin' face just a chance to frickin' get deleted. Didn't have stat, but it was just this one. Well, yeah, but it had the rings that just gave you like plus 20 in a stat, which this one doesn't have. We probably can wrap this up next turn, I would imagine.
Back.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like she grows phenomenally as a unit, but she just does not get luck. It's the one thing she doesn't get, and it really hurts her.
Thanks for that. Ready anytime.
Yeah, I guess Belt did approve. Belt did approve, that much is true. Like I said, next map has all the frickin' Necro Dragons. Not having Invoke for that could genuinely just kill the run. Not having archers too. I don't know we're winning this season. I really don't know. Not having any archers in Valentia really is rough. See ya.
All right. No, I was meant for so.
Alright, there we go.
Huh? No, I guess not.
Oh, you had a gold mark. That's kind of nice.
I'm sorry, I couldn't protect you.
Oh, curse these bones. I can't stand fighting with mud squishing in my boots. We need to get out of this place yesterday. What do you say, lass?
Yes, let's.
On tees, this way. Come to me. If you wish to save Milla and the boy.
What? Just who are you?
Boy, Garcia, go back to Sega
Celica,
Stones.
where the hell are you
And
going?
stop using dark magic.
Welcome, Aunties, Crown Princess of Zofia, bearer of the brand, and one marked by fate.
Who are you?
My name is Jeddah, first disciple to the great and glorious Duma.
You're the one holding Milla.
Oh, indeed I am. However, if you wish for her release, I propose a bargain.
What kind of bargain?
Milla is well and good, but what I truly desire is you. If you will offer up your soul to Lord Duma, I will cede Milla. She will be free to return to Zofia.
What kind of a bargain is that? Why is my soul of any value to you?
Have you never thought it strange, Princess Aunties? Rigel and Zofia are twin nations founded on the backs of divine dragons. And yet, dire changes currently befall them both. Duma seeks power vast enough to destroy all balance in the world. Meanwhile, Milla's intemperate bounty drives the Zofians to depravity.
Milla provides for her children.
Her soul, as Duma's, is host to the madness shared by all dragonkind. Duma will grow stronger till that power brings his ruin, and Rigel's alongside it. It is no different from how Zofia now rots in Milla's absence.
Her absence by your hand? And what is this madness you speak of?
You know, it does make me wonder, what actually would it look like when Rigel goes to crap? Like, does it just become like a military junta or something? I would assume it'd be something like that. Like, just like some general that takes control and just kind of turns the land to garbage. Something like that. I would assume it'd be like the Rigelian equivalent.
Do you truly claim that Milla and Duma are fated to destroy themselves?
I do, which is exactly why your soul is required. It is rare and precious, born of Zofian royal blood, and marked by the brand. Such a soul could set Duma's path to rights and ensure his survival. And with Milla restored to her place, both our peoples might be saved. As for the boy Alm, if you do this, he could lay down his arms. Well, what say you? I think it is a most generous offer myself.
Perhaps you're right. In fact, it may be too generous. How can I possibly believe a thing that you've told me?
I have spoken only truth, Princess. But you needn't give your answer now. I will await your reply atop Duma Tower.
There you are.
Oh, Saber.
The hell happened back there? It ain't like you to just charge off.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hmm? What's going on, lass? You look pale.
Nothing. Come, we need to hurry.
Celica.
I'll just make the military for Rigel incredibly weak. I don't see how it would do that. It's a very militaristic nation. It's kind of weird for it to just like suddenly just, you know, one day just be like, our troops suck. Like, it doesn't... It literally describes Rigel as like a land, like, where people are hardened by the, I guess, toughness of the conditions of living there. So I don't think it would make their troops suck, but being weak? Well, I mean, that's kind of already what Zofia is, though. I mean, we don't know what Zofia was like when it was in good shape, but it was probably not that weak. So... Oh, this map is pretty easy. This one is actually pretty easy. This is fine. We can do this. I don't think I'll do it tonight, but like this won't kill us. Now this guy, Dolth Keep, yeah, that map sucks. That's the one I'm dreading. That's the one that I think. I don't necessarily think it'll kill the run, but it's gonna be pretty nasty, especially without an archer or a like an invoker. This could be brutal. This map could be brutal. This map is free. This is a free map. I could have like 5 units left, and I could probably still beat this. It's just Necro Dragons, and they're all kind of spaced apart. They're not really that scary. Yeah, if we can make it past this, then our next big obstacle is probably Duma Tower. But there's a good chance we might not make it past Dolph. Because again, there's like a canter that summons freaking Necro Dragons or something, I think, and that's pretty nasty. And of course, there's also, if I remember correctly, there's also some Dread Fighters there. So you know, just great. How are our guys looking? The ones that are still alive. Jesse is getting kind of close to promotion. Not quite there yet. So is Dean. Let's go back to the Milla Shrine before we forget. Yeah, I don't really care. So we're gonna go in here, in the dungeon. I forgot this place opened up, but Waters of Experience. We could use that. We could use that to get Saber and Jesse promoted, but I don't, or not Jesse, or not Saber. Jesse, yes, not Saber though. Saber is already promoted. Jesse and Dean. Jesse and Dean. The problem is I don't have 4 levels, I only have 3 levels I can get, so I'll have to wait a little bit. Okay. There's some part of Twilight Princess. Let's see if I can find anything that'd be great. This place is such a big freaking maze. Oh, what's in here? I think it's a sword or something. No, it's a. Oh yeah, the mage ring. Yeah, that's nice. Waters of Attack. We don't really need attack. It's not really what we need at the moment. Yeah, experience is way more useful. What about Noma? We'll get to Noma. I just don't remember where he is. I assume he's somewhere around here. I think he's past here. This. Yeah, there he is.
Ah, Celica. I'm glad to see you safe, child.
Noma? What in the world are you doing here?
I decided to take a camp out here.
To find a point on it, but I was worried about you. I followed you as far as this temple, but this place is just so large. I'm embarrassed to say I got a bit lost, little one.
Oh dear. Well, I'm glad to see you in good spirits nonetheless.
Perhaps we'd both enjoy more peace of mind if we stayed together. Might I travel with you from here on?
Well, I mean, we do need more units, so... We do need more units, even though he kind of sucks, but... He may suck, but we do need him. Silver platter. Alright. So we'll probably leave this dungeon and we'll look at memes. That is what I think we will do. But yeah, I don't necessarily see myself winning this run, but at the same time, I'm not gonna give up. Like I said, I will do a season 2 if it comes down to that, because I think I could probably win a season 2. I mean, mind you, I have never actually lost an Ironman of this game. It is the only game of Ironman I never lost a run of. So I know I can beat this game. I think I still do have a decent chance. If I can make past Duma Tower, I think we're actually kind of in the clear, because we don't really need Celica's armor to stay intact after that. Well, I guess there's the final map, but like, you know. I mean, you get 2 armies, so, you know. And that map gets kind of cluttered anyway. So I think it's entirely possible that if we can clear Duma's Tower, we may still be able to win this run. Certainly possible. I think if there is a place that this run dies, it's Duma Tower. Duma Tower is where the run could die. But if it doesn't die there, then, you know, I actually have some hope. So, yeah, I would say now let's go look at memes. Stupid capture card. God forbid I move my 3DS. Not allowed to do that, I guess. Alright, so let's look at... okay, we got some memes here. Give me a sec. Okay. Wait a sec. Okay, so we got memes. What do we got here? Oh man, I'm gonna update the death counter by quite a bit. That sucks. When meme, now meme. You insulted Luthia around Cindy. Well, unfortunately she's not here, so she didn't get to see that meme. Let's see. Very vertical meme. Me in the timeout because I said Lawrence's growths are basically Elwood's growths 3 houses, but much lower luck. You did not deserve the timeout. You spoke the truth. There's nothing else to say. Corporate needs to define the difference between this picture and this picture. Yeah, it's the same. 520 vision at home. The same picture. You know, I think Faye would probably want that, actually. Faye would want him to think that she's Celica. She would want that. She definitely would, because that would help her a lot. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, this stream didn't go over too well. I mean, 3 deaths. Well, I guess technically, yeah, no, 3 deaths. Delphia and then maybe should dye her hair color. Yeah, it might work. Might work. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how far I can make it. Certainly, we'll give it a shot. I'm not saying we're out until we're... I mean, I feel like, honestly, Act 3 felt even harder, honestly. Beltimer didn't recover from that. No, he didn't. he didn't. I think, like, I had a hard time getting through Act 3, and I managed to mostly alleviate that. So I think, you know, if I can do that, I could probably bounce back from this, too. Although, not having archers or a main healer... I can't ever really replace that. The death kind of... What do you mean, finally got some food? Like, bro, 1 deathless stream is too much. Like, me having none of the Peg sisters besides Paula, and not having another archer, like, that's not good. Well, I guess you'll be happy because the odds of me getting through Duma Tower with no deaths is very unlikely at this point. Very unlikely. I think that's the thing, I kind of underestimated it this time around because I knew I'd already beaten it, so... One is too much. I thought you were the Paula simp. Or one of us. I thought you were one of us. But now you just want her to die? Fake Paula fan. Fake Paula fan. Anyway. That should be it for now. I'll probably be back on Monday. So, I guess I'll see you guys then. Go on diet more often? What do you mean? Stream should go on a diet more often? I don't understand. She is grieving, she misses her sisters, and she misses each day away from them. Well, I mean, we need more people, not fewer. See ya.